Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Trend, the channel where we bring you the latest, the boldest, and sometimes the wildest developments in the auto world. And today, buckle up, because Ford just did something nobody expected. They've brought back the Model T. That's right, the name that started it all is back, but with a twist. Meet the all-new 2025 Ford Model T pickup, a name from the past, built for the future. Now, before you start picturing a boxy, crank-started antique, let's get this straight, this isn't your great-grandpa's Model T. Ford is using the legendary nameplate to reimagine what a light-duty pickup can be in the modern era. It's retro in name only, the 2025 Model T pickup is sleek, futuristic, and packed with innovation. It's targeting a whole new generation of truck buyers, city dwellers, eco-conscious adventurers, and even electric skeptics who still want utility without the bulk. So, what exactly is Ford bringing to the table with this new Model T pickup? Let's dive into the design first. The styling is where nostalgia meets innovation. The front end is clean, almost minimalist, with a narrow LED light bar stretching across a soft, contoured grille. There are subtle cues to the original Model T, like the slightly arched front fenders and badging, but everything else screams next general. It's smaller than the Ranger, lower than the F-150, and tighter in proportions than most midsize trucks. You could call it Ford's answer to the Hyundai Santa Cruz or the Maverick, but with more personality and a distinctive visual identity. Step around to the side and you'll notice the proportions are smart. It's got a short wheelbase, wide stance, and a surprisingly tall cabin. The rear bed is functional but compact, 5 feet in length, and Ford's included their clever FlexTail system, which lets you reconfigure the tailgate into a workbench, cargo extender, or even a makeshift camp table. They're clearly aiming at the outdoor lifestyle crowd here. Inside, it's a blend of rugged materials and tech-forward features. Think wipe-clean surfaces, modular storage, and a digital cockpit that feels like it belongs in a concept vehicle. You've got a large central touchscreen, 13 inches diagonally, running the latest sync system, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and Ford's Blue Cruise hands-free driving tech available on higher trims. What really stands out though is the use of recycled and sustainable materials throughout the cabin, from seat fabric made of ocean plastics to plant-based foams in the dashboard. This is Ford flexing its eco-conscious muscles while still delivering that utility-focused layout. Now let's talk powertrain, because this is where things get really interesting. The 2025 Ford Model T pickup is launching with two options, a hybrid and a fully electric version. No gas-only models. That's a bold move, but one that makes sense for where the segment is going. The base hybrid pairs Ford's 2.5-liter Atkinson cycle 4-cylinder engine with an electric motor for a combined 191 horsepower. It's essentially the same setup as the Maverick hybrid, but Ford says it's been tuned for better low-end torque and a smoother transition between electric and gas modes. Expect around 40 miles per gallon combined, crazy good for a pickup, and up to 500 miles of total range on a full tank and charge. Then there's the electric version. This is the showstopper. Dual motor all-wheel drive, up to 320 horsepower, 390 pound-feet of torque, and a 0 to 60 time just under 6 seconds. It won't outgun a Lightning, but it doesn't need to. This is about smart performance in a compact, efficient package. Range. Ford claims around 280 miles on a single charge, with fast charging support that can get you from 15 to 80% in about 35 minutes. There's also bidirectional charging, meaning you can power tools, campsites, or even your home in an outage, just like the F-150 Lightning. One thing Ford emphasized heavily during the reveal was customization. They want this truck to feel modular. You can remove or swap out interior panels, reconfigure the center console, and even change out the fender flares or cargo hooks depending on your needs. There are plans for over a dozen factory accessory kits, think bike mounts, tent setups, overlanding racks, and more. Ford wants this to be the Swiss Army knife of pickups. Driving it. Early reviews and test drives suggest the ride is smooth and composed, thanks in part to the unibody chassis it shares with the Maverick and Bronco Sport. Steering is light, and the turning radius is tight, making it great for urban environments. You still get that high seating position and solid forward visibility, but the size makes it far more maneuverable than traditional pickups. It's not for hauling a horse trailer, but for most buyers, it's more than enough. Pricing is one of the biggest surprises. The base hybrid model starts at just under $25,000, yes, you heard that right. That's almost unheard of for any new pickup in 2025, let alone one this tech-heavy. The fully loaded EV version will cost closer to $39,000, but considering what you get, the range, the tech, the features, it still feels like a solid deal. And we have to give Ford credit here, using the Model T name wasn't just a gimmick. The original Model T made the automobile affordable, functional, and accessible to the masses. Ford's hoping this new pickup does the same thing, making trucks more approachable for everyday drivers, not just contractors and weekend warriors. So, who's this truck really for? We think it'll attract younger buyers, first-time truck owners, and maybe even folks cross-shopping compact SUVs who realize they can get more versatility without giving up comfort or efficiency. It's also a clever way for Ford to dip deeper into the lifestyle and adventure market without cannibalizing F-150 sales. At the end of the day, the 2025 Ford Model T pickup might just be one of the most important vehicles Ford releases this decade. It's a nod to their history, but it's aimed squarely at tomorrow. Smart, efficient, stylish, and surprisingly affordable. It's everything a modern truck probably should be. Let us know what you think. Would you consider buying the new Model T pickup? Are you team hybrid or all in on the EV version? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another update from Car Trend. Until next time, keep your wheels spinning and your trends moving forward.